Go back into my room. They're chilling, charging my phone, looking at my phone. I have a message on Instagram. It's a picture. He's taken a picture of me in the medium speed. Nice speedos, Jabsy.
What?
No.
So I stopped caring about what people thought a long time ago, but I used to really care what people thought.
See, I care.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't have that. For me, personally, for how I know you, I don't know you super well, but I've known you through the show and we chat, I just feel like I feel like you're comfortable in your own skin, and I feel because you're kind, you're funny, and do you know what I mean? Like both of you guys, I feel like you're not trying to prove something.
Right.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, that is, but then of course I can't speak for you. How you feel is how you feel.
No, I just feel like
how I perceive you.
I think I am comfortable, but I feel like as the podcast has boomed, so when I was just a YouTuber, I was doing all right, but I was never one of the big ones, right? And then when
you're one of my favourites, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love them.
Name 2 videos I've ever done.
You used to rinse people all the time. I remember you used to. It was amazing because it was you would cheesy shit. You would just destroy. And I was
a twat.
No, not at all. Because we'd all agree with it, but we won't really say it. It's something you stay at at the pub with your mates.
Right.
No, but I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. I can't name specifics. It was a long time ago, right?
But since this has boomed, and obviously people come up to us as a lot more frequent now than it ever was. I think even though 99% of people I meet in the street are lovely, rarely, but ever so rarely. I don't know what I'm saying.
What? Yeah. Rarely, ever so
I meet
rarely.
a dickhead, like shout something, and then that really prangs me out for any other time. So if I'm ever going somewhere on my own, got my headphones in, I will secretly have one just out or something because I'm trying to like look around, see what's about, and I don't know why do I let that 1% rule that 99? Do you know what I mean?
100%. And I had the exact same thing, and it wasn't so much people saying stuff to me. I might have told this on when I was here the first time. But did I tell you guys about the experience when I was having really bad social anxiety about people recognizing me and taking pictures or maybe saying stuff and just feeling watched, right, and feeling judged. And I had really bad social anxiety to a point where I would be in a restaurant with my wife, with my girlfriend at the time, and I'll just go, we have to go, and we'd leave, and I'd be in a meeting and I'd be the breathing thing, without the swallowing thing, like proper panic attacks, right? And suffering, like, and also on TV like shows. Like I did the I can't remember what it was, Jonathan Ross or something, and like I was having a panic attack. If you watch Chabuddy G on Jonathan Ross, YouTube it, right, and you see how comfortable I'm sitting next to Boyzone or whatever. And Mrs. Brown's boy, that guy. Yeah. I think I had 3 panic attacks that day because one of my friends from Hounslow died the night before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he passed the night before, and I had to go into Jonathan Ross the day after, and he had a heart attack, and so just stuff like that. Yeah. It gets you like, my heart, am I breathing all right? Like, and you watch that show, you will not be able to tell. Because I learned how to mask it for years, and the only people who can really tell is like my girl. Yeah, my girl will be like, did it happen again? I was like, yeah, it happened again. Because I'm sipping a lot of water. I'm kind of readjusting myself. So this was eating me up, and it was so much anxiety, and I had therapy for it. And I it was just all this stuff, and I learned techniques and everything. And now, I would say it rarely happens. But man, it's a real thing, and it's like that thing of like what people are. But you know what? Honestly, it's that art of like learning to just not care. Yeah. Like but it's hard to say it because this is the story I think I might have told on part 1. Is when I went to a murder mystery weekend with my wife because I was having a lot of anxiety. Right. So we went to like this lovely cottage and they were doing a murder mystery in some castle.
I don't know if I have this.
I don't know if I have.
I'll make it snappy then because I think I might have done it on the first one. But we're there and I'm having panic attacks at this point. A lot of bad social anxiety, right? So the murder mystery is happening and then I'm looking at my wife and going, we're gonna have to go. It's happening. I could feel it happening. I was like, we need to get out of here, right? So we leave during the murder mystery, and everyone in the dinner room is going, I bet it's them. Not knowing that I'm just having a panic attack. We'll be back in a minute, and they're going, jotting it down. Fat Asian guy, potential murderer. Very suspicious. So then we're up in our room and we're chilling, and I'm like lying down. I feel great, and I'm like, she's like, babe, there's a spa at the hotel. So she was like, do you want to just go to the spa? We could sit in the jacuzzi. You can just relax, right? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do that. But I haven't got my swimming trunks,
Right.
So I go to reception, and they've got like one pair of swimming trunks, medium size, and I am not medium, and it's a speedo, right? Not a thong, but a small pair of speedos, right? So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'll squeeze into them. I'm not blessed down there anyway, so it's not a big package. Not that much. It's girthy, but not Anyway. So here I am now. I'm in the changing room and I'm putting on these mediums. After post panic attacks, I'm exhausted. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. Post panic attack, you're exhausted but also very relaxed.
Yeah.
It's kind of gone out.
Floaty,
You're floaty. You're weird. You're tripping a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this. It's a horrible sight. Me in medium sweat. But I just see a guy opposite me. He just does a little nod, and I'm thinking, all right, he's either gay or a fan, right? Either way, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
And I nod back at him, and that's it. And I think, okay, that's it, done. And then I'm in the jacuzzi, have an amazing time, right? Come back to my room, I'm chilling, phone's off, right? Go back into my room, there chilling, charging my phone, looking at my phone. I have a message on Instagram. It's a picture. He's taken a picture of me in the medium speed. Nice speedos, Jabsy.
What?
No.
Yeah, and that just made it everything worse.
Well,
So like you were talking about that one dickhead?
Yeah.
That's the one dickhead out of the 99 people.
That's awful.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, that's
such
so...
And he probably thought it was hilarious. I'm sure it was if you see the picture without context, but this is a poor fucker who's having...
It's a private
Yeah, but the
place,
picture anyway, it's in a changing room.
It's weird, right? Yeah. It's creepy, and I just thought, oh my God. And then literally, a year after that, still having panic attacks, horrible, until I sorted it out on therapy, and I learned to stop. Part of it is performing. Because, like, me pretending not to have a panic attack is a performance.
Okay.
Right? Like, you're masking something. You don't know what someone's going through, right? But because I've got such strong performance skills, I can mask it and keep going. Just ride it, right? Ride it. That was it.
Right.
Ride the panic attack. There's two things, right? It's fight or flight. Mm-hmm. And, like, sometimes I was doing a lot of flight. So the panic attack went, babe, we got to go. Flight. Right, but now I've been learning to fight it, and that's go with it or just not acknowledge it at all. Right.
Okay.
And so it has been a thing, but it doesn't happen to me that much anymore. But man, it was really crippling back in the day.
The worst one is like, because we vouch for it all the time. You're one of the nicest guys in the world. Like, people could come up to you and ask for photos, couldn't they? Like, so the worst one is when they take photos, but you can see them taking the photo and they don't acknowledge you or anything. Yeah, that is the worst one.
Yeah,
that's the worst one.
I've got to a point where I just say something to them now.
Do you?
Especially if we're on nights out and I see them do it to you. I'll just walk over and go, is that a good picture? I don't care now. It's happened to me a few times. I just hate it.
What is it about that? Because do you think... Because, like, I think you're super approachable. Like, for example, like Seeper, Grinder, he always gets it where whenever we're out together, he'd always go, oh, they're all taking pictures of you. And they're all pictures of you. I was like, Seeper, it's because you're in the corner looking like a fucking screw-faced rude boy. With your hat down. Like, no one's going to... And I'm there like, all right, mate. You want a picture, mate? I'm like, that's just my persona. I'm not there like in the corner like, because... And then he realized, he's like, well, yeah, that is... And like Steve, the same thing. Steve gets more pictures because Steve's is more approachable, right?
Yeah,
he's like friendly and...
People can't differentiate the characters, I don't think. Because when I was... Maybe that's a reason as well. Because when I was just a YouTuber and I was calling people out on that, I didn't get asked for many photos.
They might think that, okay, if I take a picture of them, then he might do a 15-minute YouTube video on me, destroying me. So, this prick comes up to me in the pub, right? You know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? But that's edge, though.
Yeah.
That gives you edge. Where, like, and same thing with Seeper, like Grinder. Grinder's like not a likable character, right? He's like he's a prick.
Yeah.
He plays a prick, so you got to be a bit careful. But your buddy's like your best mate, right?
Yeah.
He might scam you, but you still want to go and take a picture. He's like your mate. It's even in the word, your buddy. He's like your buddy, right?
Yeah.
It's strange, but here's the thing though. I think out of 100 people, 99 of them will be nice, right? Mm-hmm. But that won't get the headlines or like on Twitter when people search for like what are the happy hour guys like in real life. Yeah, that won't get you see the message. They love it. The one guy that you're a prick to.
Yeah,
that's the one that'll go on Twitter. Met Jack, mate, and he was an absolute prick.
Yeah,
up himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the one. It's unfortunate, but that's what.
It's also the one that gets to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could see 20 lovely comments and one negative, and the negative's the one you're going to
shame, innit?
Yeah, it's like when someone met me and James Corden out having a meal in New York recently. No, I wasn't.